Hi, and welcome to another Las Vegas Advisor Weekly Update with Anthony and Andrew. Today is Wednesday, October 6th, and we have some big conventions in town. The Global Gaming Expo.
Yeah, that's the news. Conventions are back.
Yeah.
And look at you. Look at you all dressed up. What'd you do? Go to the convention?
I did. I went to the convention. I have my wristband to prove it, and it's definitely something to talk about.
Yeah,
right?
what's it looking like? I mean, busy, unbusy?
Lighter than I've ever seen it.
Right.
Yeah. There's less people. Yesterday was kind of busy, but not busy like the way it was before, and then today was like really dead.
Well, you have to be, one thing is you have to be vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody who's there has been vaccinated. They show proof.
Yeah.
You have to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, you think that it might affect participation a little bit.
Yeah, but I will say that even though it was thin, there was the ability to talk to people because it was thin. Everybody really seemed to be wearing a mask. I saw very few noses out. Mm-hmm. It seemed very buttoned up, very professional, and I felt very safe there. Not a lot of gaming innovation. I didn't see anything that I'd never seen before. Right. So that was pretty interesting from like a slot machine player perspective.
You would expect that I would go to these, that this would be a big deal for me. I haven't gone in years.
Yeah, how come you don't go?
You don't see anything. You don't learn anything. Really the gaming convention is for people in the industry to get together. Shake hands, talk, party, all that kind of stuff, make contacts. And we're not really in that group. If anything, we're on the other side. We're on the player side. You don't learn any real trade secrets by being there. And, I went for years and years, and I just got tired of it. I just felt like it was a waste of day.
Right.
So I don't go.
Well, the reason I go is because I love the games. I love playing the slot machines and seeing the latest slot machines and what they have coming and the innovation. So that's why I was kind of disappointed. I didn't see anything that I'd never seen before. But I would like to tip the hat to Interblock because they had these great gaming stadiums, and now I see them. They must be just killing it because I see these stadiums in really every casino now.
Yeah, they are. That's those things are catching on. You talk about trends in casinos. That's definitely one of them.
Yeah, and Interblock's games are really big. They're really nice. The other thing is that I noticed that Every has new cabinets, and that was showcased, and that was pretty cool. IGT was celebrating their 25th anniversary of Wheel of Fortune. Mm-hmm. So, you get a hit like Wheel of Fortune or Buffalo. Right. Those are the biggest games around right now. Yeah, so that was the gaming convention. It was a lot of fun, and it was nice to see conventions back in Vegas.
Okay, and something similar is the World Series of Poker is underway.
Yeah.
And this is they're back to playing live again. Last year, because of the pandemic, everything was done online, except for the final. The final, the two guys that met heads up did meet over the table, but everything else was done online. So this is back to the traditional way, the way it used to be.
Right. I remember when we were getting the show started, we reported on that last year, on the winner of the WSOP when it actually finished. But now it's just getting started. How many participants are in? Well,
that's the big question. Everybody's waiting to see how big or not big it's going to be. And again, it's because of the COVID barriers. The precautions they're taking. You cannot play in an event unless you are fully vaccinated.
Okay.
And now what's funny about that is you must be vaccinated to play. You must wear a mask to walk around. But once you're at the table, you don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit strange,
It's it's like we're kind of learning as we go, I guess. Now, you have a friend named Blair Rodman, and we were actually hanging out, having a beer, and you told me, he said, Blair's a WSOP winner.
Yeah, Blair's one of our authors, one of my authors. Uh-huh. He wrote Kill Phil, which is a book on playing tournament poker. And Phil, of course, being someone like Phil Hellmuth or
right.
Phil Ivey,
right.
One of the great Phils who plays poker.
Okay.
Well, Blair's book, Kill Phil, tells you how to play a poker tournament and compete against those guys. Mm-hmm. And 15 or 20 years ago, Blair won a gold bracelet for over $700,000.
Nice.
And I was investing in him, so I had 10% of it.
Okay.
And that was a party day, man.
Okay, that was a party day. But so how does that work? How do you invest in a player?
Well, he and I are friends, so we often take pieces of one another in things that the other is doing. Mm-hmm. And I've played poker, and I've played poker tournaments, but I'm not I don't play all the time, and Blair was doing it for a living at the time.
Okay.
So when Blair, with the World Series would come up, we'd make a deal. I'd take X amount,
Okay.
and then you put it up. So for the main event, I put up $1,000 of a $10,000 entry fee,
Okay.
and I got 10% of his 700 and some thousand winnings.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
incredible. That's like almost as good as the winning Circa Survivor.
Yeah, almost as good. $6 million for that one.
Yeah.
Which we're still rolling, by the way. We're still going with winning.
Still going. Okay, so for people who want to know, Anthony is still in it. Circa Survivor. I'm not going to say series. Contest.
Okay.
So, and then have you ever played in a WSOP?
I did. I played the main event one time.
Okay.
And that's a story for another day.
That's a story for another day. Okay.
Let's put it this way. It didn't go well for me. But
Oh.
we'll tell that story. It's an interesting one. We'll
Okay.
tell it on another video.
Okay.
Last week we said we were going to go check out the Mulberry Street Pizzeria at Resorts World, and we did. I have my opinion. What's yours?
Well, I'm from LA, so I knew what I was getting into by going to Mulberry Street, and I love the pizza. I thought it was delicious, and I really like the ambiance at Resorts World.
Okay, I concur. I mean, I've eaten a lot of pizza in Vegas. This is absolute New York style. It's probably the thinnest crust I've ever had, but really crispy. And what I like about it is a reasonable price point of $5.50 for a cheese slice. That doesn't sound like a great deal, but when you're talking about a big casino, it's $5.50 is not bad.
Yeah, absolutely. So especially other casinos in town are charging, between $7 and $9, sometimes $10 for a slice.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. And, it goes up. It scales up. It definitely scales up if you want to put some toppings on it. Yours came out to like $7.95 or something along those lines. I think it's a buck a piece for toppings. So, again, it's no deal. But in terms of eating at Resorts World, it's probably the most economical play there.
Yeah, and it's fun. You're at Mulberry Street Pizza. All right, so Anthony, you got a really cool play that has come across your desk called Comp Wallet. Can you tell us and the people at home a little bit about Comp Wallet and what it is?
Yeah, actually it's called Casino Comp Wallet, so it's
Okay.
like CCW they go by. And this is a group that wants to sort of bring comps to the masses.
Okay.
And they've got a really interesting idea. They brought it to us, they showed it to us, asked if we wanted to get involved. And where Las Vegas Advisor is getting involved is getting the word out about what they're doing. Which I will explain a little bit more about in a minute.
Well, who doesn't like casino comps, right?
Well, that's the thing. They want to bring them. They want to make it so they're more easily obtained by people who normally wouldn't get comped.
Okay.
And they're going to do it through an app. Here's where the good play comes in. This Sunday they're going to have a drawing for everybody who's downloaded the app. And all you got to do is go to Apple Store or Google Play and download there. It's free to do. And they're going to have a drawing, and they're going to pick 5 winners to get 3 nights free stay at Circa and a comp dinner in Barry's Prime Steakhouse.
Nice.
With superhost Steve Sear.
Okay. Steve Sear is
Steve Sear.
right here. His book, Whale Hunt in the Desert. And I've met Steve through you.
Yeah.
Super fun guy.
Well, Steve's just, he's always on. He's
Yeah.
always on, and it's going to be fun. He's going to talk about, it's going to be a dinner. It's just going to be a hangout dinner, completely comped, 3 nights at Circa. And what's good about this is that they're just getting started. They don't have many people that have signed up yet.
Okay.
So your chances in the drawing are pretty good.
Right. So if you sign up, you get to kind of be a big guinea pig when they start getting some good comps for the masses.
Well, that's the other thing. I mean, the play, it's a free play. It's just a free roll to get a 3-night vacation. But this could turn into something pretty good. What they're trying to do is they're trying to populate the app with deals from casinos that you say, look, I play at this level, I play this game. What can I get for it? And you click it in, and you're guaranteed to get that comp. So, I think it's worth doing, and that's why we got involved.
All right, so that's it. It's called Casino Comp Wallet, and you can go to your App Store or Google Play and download it. Give it a shot. Let us know what you think, and you can send us reviews. Send it to media.
Yeah. One thing I want to make clear though, the app is actually not seeded yet, meaning that there are no comps in it.
Okay.
And when you look at it, it acts like there is, but that's because they had to start somewhere. So right now you're doing it for the free roll at the 3-night stay.
Okay. It's a little bit late, but the baseball playoffs have started.
Yeah, play-in games. Yesterday, the Yankees got bounced by the Red Sox.
Okay.
The Yankees were $1.35 favorites and lost. Tonight, it's the Dodgers and the Cardinals. And the Dodgers are big favorites, minus 220 to beat the Cardinals. This is a win-or-go-home game. It's just a one-game series. That's it. And despite having to do the play-in game, the Dodgers are the favorites to win the whole thing, to win the World Series at plus 350. They're followed by the Tampa Bay Rays at plus 500.
Okay.
So even though they could get bounced, they could be out tonight, the Dodgers are favored to win the whole thing.
All right, well, let's go LA. Once again, thank you to everybody who's been sending in their big hits and jackpots to media@huntingtonpress.com right here. This week, we have Don K. Don K was playing at the Rio, and he hit $20,000 after going to the Guardian Angel Church here in Vegas.
Yeah, his story was that he and his wife weren't doing too well, so they decided to go to church and came back and got dealt royal on $1 double bonus 5-play machine.
Yeah.
So 5 times 4,000 is $20K.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
Yeah, really nice hit, and thank you for sending it. He also sent a little bit of a joke at the end, which I laughed out loud. He said, what's the difference between somebody who prays in a casino and somebody who prays in church? And the answer is...
In the casino, you mean it.
That's right. In the casino, you really mean it. So I thought that was funny. And last but not least, we have a mask update. Anthony, what's going on? Any new news on the masks?
Yeah, actually, there is some news this week. You know, we've been kind of just holding at level for quite a while. The positivity rates has really gone down, and it's literally at the lowest rate it's been since they installed this new mandate, and that was back in July. So honestly, there is talk right now about rescinding the mandate to have to wear the masks indoors. It's not going to happen this week. It probably won't happen next, but if these numbers stay where they are on their rolling average, then we might see the masks going away.
All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to be notified when we post right away, click that bell button. And that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.